my bra. Woo! Okay, hi everybody. My name is Katarina. I'm a PhD student in the field of political science. I study moose management in Sweden. But before I go into that, I want to ask you all a question, and I think my backup singer already did. Has anyone seen the movie The Lion King?
Yeah!
Woo! Good. Okay, so then you know the plot. The happenings around Pride Rock, where the lions live, is a very, very good example, in my view, of an unsuccessful partnership in wildlife management. Okay. You remember Scar?
Yes.
Yes. The very evil lion brother of King Mufasa. He proposes a partnership with the hyenas. He says to them, if you let me become the king, I will provide you with endless of resources in terms of food, hunting opportunity, shelter, water, and whatnot. And these hyenas, they don't think about it that much. They're like, well, that's really good. We want to do this. So, what happens is that they kill Mufasa, the great and righteous king of Pride Rock. Okay? Yeah. And once Mufasa is dead, Scar becomes the new king. He, during his rule as a king, all natural resources on the savannah are overused. All the animals are starving. And this is what we would call an ecosystem collapse. Okay, so this ecosystem has collapsed, and sorry, I got distracted. So the ecosystem collapses, and by digging deeper into this specific example, we can look into what went wrong. What went wrong under this partnership? First of all, the social factors. Scar was not an accepted leader. By not being the accepted leader, it led to violence between different groups of animals that started to killing each other. Okay, that's really bad. Also, Scar did not take any help or suggestions from anyone else in terms of deciding how to rule. And this makes him a weak leader, because one person cannot, or one animal, cannot have an overview of the whole savannah and the whole ecosystem by himself. So that makes him weak. And this is what we would consider the social aspects of partnership. Okay, second of all, the hyenas hunt and eat everything, okay? And this means that there are less resources for the lions. The lions are also carnivores, so they want to eat meat. But they don't have any meat, so they are starving, they don't have food, they can't reproduce, so they can't have any babies. And at the same time as this is going on, we also have this huge drought going on. So no water, every plant is dying, all the trees are dying. You can just imagine how miserable this is. And this is what we would consider the ecological factors. Scar basically has too little knowledge about the ecological factors to manage it good. Okay? Thirdly, Scar uses no rules, no regulations on how the hyenas can behave. He does not use any rules for other animals and how they should behave towards each other either. So by not using any rules, this would be considered the economic factors of a social partner, or of a partnership, sorry. Okay, so those three things. Yeah. So my point is, the thing that I'm trying to say is that if Scar had included more groups of animals in deciding how to manage the savannah better, the chances are the ecosystem would not have collapsed. But thankfully, Simba returns, as we know from the movie. He reestablishes the partnership that his father had with all the animals on the savannah. By doing this, I have now showed the importance of partnerships in wildlife management. Moving from the world of Disney into the real world, we can say that this would be similar to having a partnership between managers, hunters, and other people that are interested in the ecosystem's different parts. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just think for a second.
What's your studies?
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is what I study when I study boost management in Sweden. Thank you.